Hello friends, welcome in. Good to see you all. How you doing? My name is Pixelriffs. Welcome to your Tuesday Minecraft live stream. It is Chopping Tuesday, and today we are chopping a PB in bingo, hopefully. So, yeah, I got bit by the bug just a little bit, and it has... Hello? It has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that Bruno has been playing this as well. I just like this game mode. It's fun. It's fun, and to be honest, the project I'm doing in Empires right now is kind of boring and time-consuming, and I don't want to do it on stream. So I'm I'm going to be playing some Minecraft Bingo for a little bit. We're going to be here for a few hours today, just trying to beat the PB. I'm off the pain meds now. Finally, I've been able to stop taking painkillers, and my dental situation is back to normal. So I've still got a couple of days worth of antibiotics to take just to make sure it's gone away for good. But we are at last doing a little better. So today I've got a bingo PB that we set on Sunday's stream of 53 minutes 18 seconds in the new 119 bingo, which is very exciting. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I also recorded a video because the Empires project is taking a while. I wanted to record something and put it up. So I've recorded a video version of Minecraft Bingo, and I'm gonna edit together the bits of the run that are interesting and significant and throw that up on the YouTube channel just as something to kind of tide people over, you know, because there's not too much interesting stuff happening in snapshots right now, so I figured I might as well. Yeah, let's get into it. We're already loaded up here in 119.3, so we're gonna hop right in. And I don't know if this time we're gonna just take whatever random card it gives us, or if we're going to take numbers from chat. We might as well take numbers from chat. I feel confident. Yeah, managed to not get a run with a goat horn in it last time, which was good. Yeah, let's hear it from chat. Numbers between 1 and 30, ideally, just so we're not clicking forever. So I'm saying 14, 17, 16, 18, 13. A lot of 13s. Yeah, a lot of people saying 13. Let's go with 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We've got a goat horn on this one. Let's do a bit of planning first. I always want to hit start game right away. But the goat horn is going to be rough. I did find 2 pillager outposts while I was exploring in my my video for this. So yeah, we're going to be okay with that, hopefully. Slime ball is going to be tricky. We need to stick around a swamp to get slime at some stage. The rest of that seems fairly doable. Diamonds are fairly easy now. Exposed copper I found quite simple, and Bruno came up with a really interesting point when he was streaming the other day. He said, like, get multiple copper blocks because you get tons of copper ore. You have to wait for it to smelt, but then if you place a bunch around, you just wait for the first one to age instead of it being a waiting game for just one block that might take potentially a long time, which is a very smart thing to do. The rest of this seems pretty doable, I want to say. It's just the slime spawning and the goat horn that are really going to hold us up. I think everything else seems pretty good, so I think I'm fine with that. We'll go with that. Our lucky 13. Okay, so first thing we want to do is look for likely biomes for a pillager outpost. I'd say all of this is doable. We got pumpkins right there. We can get the... I think I see a cornflower or two down there, so we can get the purple dye done as well. Acacia saplings, so that's really easy. This is a good spawn. Not sure where we're going to get iron, but head for those mountains, maybe. And I don't see anything else that we will need immediately around us. So let's start by going getting the pumpkin and the flowers. We'll aim for red tulip over here. Pumpkin, cornflower. Okay, so we got that. That's nice and easy. We got these. Purple dye. That's nice and easy. We're on the board really quickly, but it's going to slow down from here, I think. Pumpkins are no longer the curse. Yeah, no, pumpkins have been fairly easy to find because you're not trying to find them within half an hour anymore. You're trying to find them within, like, 45, 50 minutes. So I'm finding it a little bit easier to cope with that stuff, you know? Alright, let's get our stone pickaxe on the go. Hopeless Dove, thank you for gifting a sub. G the B, Introverted People, thank you for the resubs earlier as well. Alright, so we got a shovel, we got an axe, we get a furnace. Let's do this, and let's get going. I'll take down a few more oak logs. And I don't know what we're going to do about getting an apple. I like Bruno's technique on stream the other day of getting an apple by just TNTing a tree. I feel like that's quite smart. We'll need a lot of wood for various things, so let's get this taken care of quickly first. Alright, we'll make the boat out of birch. I noticed fewer issues with the items getting displaced earlier, so yeah, I'm kind of hopeful that we don't end up with too many of those problems on this stream. Alright, we got all of those. Got some sticks. Let's go and whack an acacia tree. We'll make a quick wooden hoe for that. Didn't already get any drops somewhere. Why is there a zombie here already? Hello? Sir? Can I help you? Alright. Good talk. Okay, we got the acacia. Donny Quicks, thanks so much for the Prime sub. Brand new Prime sub to the channel. The John B, thank you for gifting. Not gifting. Thank you for the 8-month resub. Appreciate that. Okay, let's head on up into the hills. We don't need lava for anything. Got some chickens around here, but we don't need eggs, to my knowledge. Oh yeah, we'll need mushrooms from the dark oak forest over here. So let's aim for that as well. We'll get some food on the way. I don't think we need leather for anything. Let's get some beef. Always a reliable food source. We'll need squid ink for the grey dye. Glitchy fools. Let's get a boat together now. While we can. Trying to look at the underwater cave systems, see if we can get hold of some easy resources from there. Honestly, that might be the safe bet for stuff like iron. Okay, there's our red mushrooms done. Saw brown mushrooms up here as well. Oh, it's getting my own way here. Where'd I put the shovel? Not organising my inventory very well here. There is apparently a fixed bug in the 1.19.4 pre-release that was about blocks seeming to like jump when blocks are broken, like the item entities jumping at higher coordinates. So I'm not sure if that's been flagged as a direct result of people playing bingo, but I wonder how many people have cause to test out stuff at like extreme ranges of coordinates. Equinox, thanks so much. Or Exwinox, sorry, thank you so much for the 100 bits. When's the new episode of Empires coming out? When it's done. I don't have a deadline for it or anything. There's some community events being planned on the server right now, which might end up in this video or might be in the next one. We'll see. Alright, we don't need wool for anything, do we? We don't have, like, paintings or anything on there. Alright, let's aim for higher ground. Let's see if we can find a cache of iron up here in the hills, or a pillager outpost would be amazing. Man, it's almost worth taming a horse. If only we had a saddle or something. Right, there is our powder snow for a start. I don't see pillager outpost really, but there should be some iron up here on the way, which we can use to make a bucket, among other things. Yeah, huge valley over there. Okay, bit of mountaineering. There's our dripstone. Wow, that's pretty cool to find that on the surface and not in a cave. There's a little bit of gravel around, but not too much. We'll find a larger patch of gravel if we can. Here's our iron. And an easy bit of coal to get as well for smelting. Let's get that started first. 1, 2, please more than 2. Nope, just 2. Okay, let's check this cave, see if there's any more. Really, no more iron at this elevation? Okay. Wimsella and Nope, thank you so much for the sub and the resub. A little bit more iron here. Perfect. Okay, let's get this smelting. Is that 8, 9? Oh, okay, a little bit more. See, this is what I was hoping for, a larger vein. Any of that powder? Didn't look like powder to me. Let's make a shield. What else do we need iron for? The hopper, another bucket. So we need 2 buckets really out of this. And then, yeah, we'll see what else we can grab. We'll need a fair bit of coal for smelting the copper later on, so we might as well grab this now. Why not make the iron block first? Because the iron block gets removed from my inventory. So I'd rather have the buckets ready here while we've got powder snow in the vicinity. Presuming there is some around this grove. Can't see it immediately, but it must be here. I'm just going to walk into it in a second, probably. There's some. There we go. So every time you claim an item on the bingo card, it gets removed from your inventory, so you can't, like, reuse resources that way. See what's happening with the items being displaced? That's so weird. Like I said, it's been fixed in the next snapshot, but... So we have enough for the hopper now, but we'll need 3 more for a bucket, and then 9 more raw iron for the raw iron block. Don't need a bone or an arrow for anything. And gunpowder isn't on here either. Ideally, it'd be nice to find a swamp on the first night, because obviously slimes are going to spawn more on a full moon. And you do start the first night with a full moon on every bingo run. So finding slime is really going to be a priority here. Taking more damage than I'd like, but oh well. Is what it is. We can eat one of the apples, but that's not really going to help right now. I could make a mushroom stew, though. So I might pause and do that quickly. We'll make the hopper while I've got this iron, just in case I run into misfortune. We'll eat this. That's not going to be enough to heal us, though. No worries, we'll keep going. I see a nether portal up there as well. That might have golden apple. Okay, this ain't great. I saw that rabbit, but I can't kill it right now. Need to get to the portal. Oh god, there's so many creepers. Need to get to the portal and hope it has food. No food. A couple of other bits, though. Curse of binding chestplate, of course. Right, let's set up a furnace so that we can smelt the beef. And then we'll stay maneuverable. See if this is going to be helpful. Looting 2, sharpness 5. I mean, looting 2 wouldn't be too bad if we need to loot slimes later, but slimes are usually pretty forgiving with mob drops. Might as well eat this rotten flesh while the real food is cooking. Kind of wasting the steak on the hunger debuff, but never mind. Throw this out. That polar bear's not going to bother us. There's no cubs around. Okay, doesn't look like we have a swamp around here. What else can we potentially find? We've got 2 ingots worth of gold on us already. And 2 ingots worth of iron as well. So that's... We don't need shears for anything. We're not quite at bucket territory. Let's grind this for flint for the fletching table. Watch him, chick. Thanks so much for the 10 months. Alright, that's 1 flint. There wasn't flint in the chest here, was there? It's flint and steel, but that's not what we need. Man, this is the worst luck with flint I've had for a little while, I think. Okay, that should be enough for the fletching table, though. Yep, there it is. There's an enderman over there, but we don't need ender pearls. Okay, where are we at? I think we'll be okay. We need to kill these spiders for string for the crossbow. Provided they drop string, of course, which is We got one string at least. Alright. No need for gunpowder or zombie drops. Unless the zombie dropped some iron, but not going to worry about that right away. Spiders are quite fast, so they'll follow us out into the water. We can probably get the creepers to blow them up. Or the creepers will just blow up the string instead. Alright, we're good. We're good. Stay out of the way of the skeleton while I eat. There's a creeper right there. Yikes. Oh, I hate being in the water when the skeleton's around. You're a sitting duck. Or a swimming duck, but less graceful. Drop these mushrooms. Saplings as well. Try and get my hotbar into some sort of organized condition whilst I'm running away. Right, let's put the food there. Let's put this sword somewhere we can use it. Don't need to worry about the spider eye. We could craft the crossbow now. We could smelt one iron for a bucket. There's one more iron over there, but again, not really worth going for it at this elevation. Especially not when it's under a massive overhang like that. Okay, let's get the boats. Let's return to the water. And let's see if we can find a swamp out this way. Seems unlikely, but we'll give it our best. Bone from the skeleton? I mean, you can get skeleton bones all over the place. I'm not that fussed about fighting them right now. Main thing I'm concerned with at the moment is finding the stuff that's more unique and is easier to get on night one. There are certain drops and items and whatnot that, yeah, are going to be pretty reliable to get anywhere. But I think fast times are often going to rely heavily on you getting luck with stuff on night one. There you go. We got one on the fly. Can be happy with that. There's another acacia biome over there. Let's get up into the trees. See if we can spot a swamp here. I mean, the swamps are going to be close to waterways, so I think we head to the ocean again. And just keep exploring by boat. Also means we save on food a little bit. It's a jungle over there. Kind of difficult to call it, really. I think jungle might be better than ocean for tracking down a swamp. Would you have to restart if you died? No, you respawn at the world spawn or whatever bed you might have slept in last still. Like, it's still survival in that sense. But, it would certainly be a setback to lose all of the stuff that we've acquired so far. So I try not to die, if anything. Can I explain what Minecraft Bingo is? So Bingo, as a concept, is typically... you have a card full of things, and whenever they come up, whether there's like a random draw happening, or whether you're like trying to spot certain things happening at an event... I guess, and you fill up the card, and if you have a line, that is typically a bingo, or some people just say line, but then if you have a full card in bingo, then that is known as a blackout, I guess. And the purpose of Minecraft Bingo in this case is to get either a line of items from the bingo card, at which point like fireworks will set off and stuff the first time you do that, or you try and get a full card of items, and basically you have 25 items that you need to find from various places around the world. I just noticed that there's a huge copper vein on the floor down here, on the ocean floor, so we're going to stop, mine some of this, which should be fine to do with the stone pickaxe. That's one copper block. Let's go grab a little bit more. I'm not sure if raw blocks of copper or anything like that need an iron pickaxe to mine. I hadn't thought of that, but I've never tried because I always just get an iron pickaxe in survival, at least. So that's an interesting conundrum that we may have to answer at some point during this. Okay, that's 34. We just need one more, really. So that will do it. Okay, so no swamp on night 1, unfortunately. The other thing is it might be slightly easier to get hold of slimes underground in the new generation because of slimes being, or caves being so much larger, so slime spawning being more prevalent. The green squares are ones we've completed so far, yes. So we're still looking for all of the grey squares. We're still looking for a pillager outpost in the hope of finding a goat horn. Otherwise we'd have to go to a mountain biome and just wait for a goat to ram us. I've heard some people say it's really worth getting an armor stand for that, so that might be an interesting strat to try out. If we're still in the stages of trying to find a goat horn. Here's the other thing we could have got white dye from. We can just pick a lily of the valley and use that. But in the meantime, yeah, we can make the grey dye. Thinking about it. The other thing is, I'm used to it just automatically getting rid of the items from your inventory, which it won't do right now. Yeah, there's a couple of other bits and pieces that we could get now, but I'd rather keep moving, I think. Let's look around jungles to see if we find any desert biomes or mesa, because that'll have cactus. We don't need melons for anything. That's another dark forest. California Moon, thank you for the 19 months. We don't need bamboo this time. Is this first to complete the grid? Yes. Although I'm only playing by myself, so I'm really just trying to beat my best time. But depending on whether or not I'm around on Friday, I believe Bruno is going to be playing this with his community. Alright, I'm going to stop here because I see these salmon and they're not going to go anywhere, so I might as well just smelt this and waste a little bit more coal, but there we go. Just get a bucket together and catch one of these fish. There we go. Knock that one off the board. We'll also get a clay ball while we're here. The items didn't fly all over the place. And while we're wasting the coal, we might as well use it to cook something else. Right, that's that. I don't think we'll need this sand for anything, unless we're gonna get mud later. We need mud bricks, but it's whether we encounter a mangrove swamp first that we can just pull mud out of the ground. What do we got here? Cave. Dripstone. Any easy surface iron. A lot of deep slate, but we don't really need that. A fair amount of iron, but quite a distance. Redstone down there that we would need. Okay, good bit of iron right here. I think that's our full iron block. Provided that I get all the drops. That was 8. I swear there was a 9th one somewhere. The item displacement thing is so weird to deal with. Let's at least craft that before we leave. There we go. Give that back. Actually, what am I talking about needing the redstone for? I guess the compass for the empty map. But we might be able to find that by dive mining instead of trying to do any dangerous stuff in caves. Because the only other thing we really need is 1 diamond. And I need an iron pickaxe for that anyway, which we don't have yet. I'm passing up a lot of exposed iron here, but I just don't have a bucket or anything yet, so I don't really know a way to come back up for that. This could work.
Well, that's just prime.
Nothing there, really. Well, Manita, thanks so much for the 30 months of Prime. Welcome back. We need copper, right? Yes. I have 4 blocks worth, and I think that will do. I love this track. Cozy bit of prog for your morning or afternoon or whatever it may be for you. A bit of easy surface iron. Oh, some lapis as well. Don't really need that as far as I'm aware, but might be handy to have later. What have you got iron-wise? This is a nice, easy staircase up and down to deep slates. Bit of iron over there. Yeah, I think we go for this. I'll use the gravel to pillar up. Okay, so ideally here we get an iron pickaxe and a bucket. Don't think there's much else we need iron for aside from the crossbow, but potentially having an iron hoe or something like that can come in useful later. Bit of gold there as well. Okay, we'll get an iron pickaxe. Probably throw out the stone one, but I'm only going to go and pick that up again in a second. Let's empty this out. So we have 2 ingots worth already. I'm trying not to stray too far away from where I've set my furnace up, so let's pack this up before we go. How does bingo work? You get a bingo card full of 25 random items. Just try and get them in the shortest amount of time. You can do that multiplayer if you set it up on a server. It is possible to install this on a server. It's just a world download with a data pack, so it's pretty straightforward. The biomes have been reduced in size to make it slightly easier for you to find stuff really quickly instead of having to explore the world for hours to find a jungle or whatever. And the visibility in caves has been improved, as you can see from the fact that I don't need to place torches constantly everywhere. Obviously that makes it more dangerous in caves, but that's the trade-off. Right, that's everything we need for gold, and this should be everything we need for redstone, provided I don't drown in whatever water this is. Let's see, we'll throw the bowl out. Let's see if we can dive down here and spot any easy diamonds. There we go, perfect, that's the jukebox figured out as well. Okay. Always worth getting as many diamonds as we can from this. Let's throw out the acacia sapling. Now we don't need that. Alright, so that's 2 diamonds. There was a third that's floated up here. We'll leave the door where it is. And now we just need to get out of here, really. So we're going to do that with the old bucket of water trick. Shouldn't need anything else from the cave layers.
Just prime.
Unless we were to find a slime somewhere down here, but I don't see the environment we're in right now being the best place to do that. And it should be nighttime on the surface right now, so... Alright. Not too shabby. Not too shabby after all. Once again, the search for a swamp continues. We're going to continue heading north, I guess. Just turned around to eat a steak at that creeper. Oh. Stick. Notice we're heading up into a meadow biome here, and I'm thinking we loot a rabbit. Provided we can find one, of course. This is my first go at 119 bingo. We had a go on Sunday, which is when I set my current PB. There's got to be rabbits around here, surely. Thought this was a meadow biome. There's cows and stuff over there. Does it need to be daytime for them to spawn? No, there's donkeys there. Sheep, donkeys. Where are my rabbits? We'll probably find another biome as we go, another meadow biome. Oh, there's the snow plains right there as well. That's ideal. I see an azalea over there, but we don't need anything from lush caves, to my knowledge. See some rabbits over here. I thought I did. Nope, just imagining that one. Oh, there's some over there. Look away, chat. There we go. Don't need that. Do need this. We've got a spare one that we can eat. We'll grab all this sugarcane as well. That should be enough for our empty map. Alright, we're looking pretty good. We do need to... Oh, there's a mushroom island over there. We do need to find a swamp still. Or a slime somewhere. Would like a boat, please. More likely to find a slime from a sneezing panda at this rate. I'm not going to go to the ocean monument, please and thank you. We also need to look for a... Oh, there's 2 ocean monuments. Not too far apart. We need to find a warm ocean to get sea pickles from. But yeah, the goat horn is going to be rough unless we can find a pillager outpost in one of these savanna or plains biomes. I think you get them in tiger biomes as well, but they're harder to spot over there. Might also get goat horns up here in the mountains. So we could give that a try. That's not going to help us look for slime, is it? Although I suppose a higher elevation is going to be nice for slime. Right, let's quickly take stock of what we can craft right now. Let's make a few more logs into planks so that we can craft the jukebox. And I'm going to craft myself a diamond sword. And throw out this axe. Although, actually, we'll still need the axe for other stuff. Let's smelt the gold real quick. We'll smelt the iron as well. Since we've now got enough of that for a compass. We'll be able to make the golden apple. So we can eat this one. We'll cook the rabbit as well. Yeah, really unfortunate we got no no slime, no swamp. Split this in half. We also have not seen a desert or a badlands to my recollection. Yeah, in the meantime we'll get the sand, we'll do the bottle for mud. Obviously we don't need that much sand, but... Let's see. We'll make the golden apple now. Very good. Almost enough for a copper block. Let's get one more of these and then we can set up another furnace to do other things in the meantime. This can smelt Well, first we'll cook the raw rabbit. Yeah, the crossbow will need 1 more iron for, unfortunately. I expect we could find some iron down there. We'll get 18 copper, turn that into 2 blocks, set those 4 blocks apart. Quickly hop down here because there might be glow squids. Of course there is. Yeah, glow squid's pretty easy to find as long as you find one of these like ocean overhangs. One of these OSHA violations. You'll find glow squid pretty easily. More of that. And then once this finishes smelting, we'll get 1 more iron ingot and we can do the crossbow. Because you need to craft a tripwire hook, which takes an iron ingot, but then the crossbow recipe has an iron ingot in it as well. In fact, we'll just do that in there. 1 more copper block. Might not even be necessary at this point, but... it's worth having options. That should be the crossbow, unless we've run out of sticks. You need 3 sticks, I think. There it is. Right. Let's get a bottle of water. We'll throw these. Because I don't think we need those for anything else. Ugh, let me out. So now we just need 4 wheat. We'll have the packed mud taken care of. Right, that's all done. There we go. I knew I need the axe. And yeah, honestly, we won't need this looting sword, so I'm just going to throw that. Have my hotbar in some semblance of order, what I'm used to. There's more iron over here as well we won't need. Let's grab some seeds. Plant these. Do that here. Bone meal twice for a full-grown wheat. Means we can get 1 packed mud. You can't use packed mud in a stone cutter, can you? We need, like, raw stone as well. If you can't do this, at least it'll be worth the experiment. You can for the bricks? Cool. Because, yeah, that'll save messing with wheat for so long. Obviously, it'll help to have some for the hay bale, but... no, you can't put it in there for the stone cutter. Oh, unfortunate. Alright, there's our oxidized copper. Come back. There we go. Betrayed me. Alright, we'll leave that there. So the search continues. We want, hopefully, either a village. I'm throwing all my food away, but that's kind of par for the course. Oh yeah, I need to cook 1 iron for the, No, I've done the crossbow. What am I talking about? Yeah, let's throw all of this stuff away then. We don't need the redstone. Yeah. Like, ideally, I'd find a village so we can get the hay bale there very easily. I've still got the mud blocks on me. There's calcite up here. There's our deserts. Although this might be all too tall to really find the cactus in. I'm looking for mountain goats up here, by the way. Or potentially any signs of a swamp. And unfortunately that looks like a swamp, but it's not one. Okay. Looks like we at least have, oh, abandoned mine shaft. Anything there? Probably not. Maybe some wheat? Do you end up getting wheat in these, or do you just get bread? Not seeing any chests right away. Probably not worth it. Yeah, I think we don't try this. Is the spawn chunks up yet? Yeah, it's been up for like a day. We recorded it yesterday, uploaded yesterday. It should be up on the YouTube channel about 4 o'clock. Because that ended up being late, but you can listen to the podcast through the usual podcatcher stuff anytime. Alright, that's the sea pickle taken care of. Now we just need a village, a pillager outpost, a cactus, and a swamp. Ideally within the next 5 to 10 minutes. Something tells me we're not going to get that lucky. Ocean ruin on the land over there. That might have wheat for the hay bale. That's acacia, not swamp trees. Should really figure out what I'm going to eat next. Don't really feel like eating kelp, even though it's everywhere. Great. Lure 1. Not that helpful. Yeah, there's a couple more of these around, but they're going to have drowned in, and the drowned's going to kill me. Oh, this one's got a treasure map.
Well, that's just prime.
It's got enough wheat, though. Hey. Yeah, the treasure map won't have anything useful for me. But that is enough wheat for both the hay bale and the packed mud. Incredible. Hay bale first, packed mud second, mud bricks. Great. Okay, so now all we need is cactus which doesn't look like it's anywhere in the nearby desert. That's a mangrove swamp. Mangrove swamps have slime spawns, but... oh, the spawn rates are going to be atrocious. I need to craft another boat. Oh, there's a cactus right over there on the shoreline. I see it. Yeah, like, I got used to... oh, there's a couple over there as well. I got used to looking at sugarcane. And so I thought that was just sugarcane in a more green biome. Alright, we'll do this now. Have another quick look around. It's not... no, okay. I was wondering if there was an abandoned mine shaft there. Alright, we got that. I'm now out of sprint, so let's quickly kill these sheep for a bit of mutton. Ideal if we have something to eat. Okay, it really comes down to the swamp and then the goat horn. So we can just find a pillager outpost in a swamp, right? Savannah over there. No sign of an outpost. Can make a bed now too. Unfortunately, making a bed is not going to be that helpful because... then I have to wait another 10 minutes for it to get dark before we get natural slime spawns. Archeo Plays, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, folks. Good to see you all. Party of 10 coming in hot. My name is Fetchr. Welcome to my latest obsession. It's Minecraft Bingo, surprising no one. Hopefully you all had a good stream. What are we up to today? What's that? Oven fried rice, Acorn Fletcher, Fetchr. Thank you so much for the resubs. Yeah, the slime is the main thing. If we can get a slime to spawn over here in the mangrove, that would be incredible, but I just don't know what slime spawns are going to be like in this dense of terrain. Frankly, if I get a slime spawn right away, then I will make a bed and sleep, because then all we need to do is go and find a goat horn in a pillager outpost. Or a mountain, I suppose. But I think the best thing to do in this situation is going to be try and spawn cycle this mangrove biome. Which is not going to be that easy because there's a ton of other mobs elsewhere, but... we'll circle around it, and then hopefully we'll see a slime hopping to and fro. And knowing my luck, it'll be a frog or something. Oh, here's a regular swamp behind. But this is only night, like, 3 or whatever, so... in terms of our chances of finding an actual... slime, it seems pretty unlikely. Even though I think the world generation here has really improved slime chances just because of how much open terrain there is. Compared to the other bingo where slime, like, swamps were really small in 1.16 bingo, so... I feel like there just wasn't enough room for slimes in some of the swamp biomes. There's too much water. But slime spawning is directly affected by the phase of the moon. Also still looking around for a pillager outpost Or a tall mountain that we can find goats at the top of. Goats atop. I think I see one. Yes! We're already past the PB time. Mr. Haleon, thank you so much! There we go. Slime ball. Thank you so much for the 12-month resub. Everyone spam the word nerd in the chat, please. Can they spawn on water? I don't believe slimes can. But, oh, there's a village as well. Okay, right. We got a village here. Unlikely that there's a pillager outpost too close by, but you never know. I think we go up this mountain and we try the armor stand method of getting a goat horn after I've kicked this villager out of bed. Weren't slime spawns tweaked not to be dependent on the full moon? I don't believe so. I never heard about that in any case, but, you know, I'm not exactly keeping up to date on all of the hot bingo developments. I just play the game every now and again. Right. What we're going to do is grab a few of these. We'll water bucket our way to the top of this mountain. We'll hopefully find a goat. Now that my daughter saw your snapshot of 1.20, she's obsessed with it. Well, hopefully she doesn't have too much longer to wait. They're announcing the name of the update in the next few days. And I don't know if they'll be announcing a release date around the same time, but at least we can start getting excited for it. By the next episode of the Spawn Chunks podcast, we will at least know what to call it instead of just calling it 1.20. Question is, are there even any goats here? Important question we must answer. Well, this is a giant mountain range, so if there aren't any goats right here, then there will be some somewhere nearby. Just gotta be careful not to get caught in the powder snow. There's one over there. Okay, great. Excuse me. Wow, that's a deep snowdrift. Water buckets really come in handy here. Okay. We need to craft... Oh, there we go, yeah. Oh wait, we have a stone cutter, so maybe we can do it this way. As a Minnesotan, I'm disturbed by the use of water on ice. I know, right? Right, set up 2 armor stands. And I really wish we had some wheat to lure this goat in with, but maybe we can do something about that in a second. go. Here, friendo. It's only got one horn to begin with. Look at this. Alright. How much, like, run-up space do they need? I'm gonna build him a platform. Hey, bud. Come here. I mean, I know this probably isn't going to contain him when they can, like, jump really high and stuff, but... yeah. I thought so. I just spilled tea all over my keyboard. Good. I was getting ready. I was getting ready and then I spilled tea all over my keyboard. 2 seconds. Hey chat, how are you? I'm fine. Just, you know, casually blotting my keyboard. It's fine. Can you close the door? Thank you. My keyboard will be fine. Has this goat done anything yet? So it's hit the armor stand, but I don't know what the conditions are for it to hit the armor stand and then produce a goat horn. Does the armor stand have to be, like, up against the wall like that? Because it's hitting the entity, right? There wasn't much in it, don't worry, chat. There's not, like, an entire cup of tea everywhere now, but... just want to make sure that I don't end up with this keyboard having a ton of problems in the near future, because it's new. Enjoy my key smashing in the meantime. There we go. We have anointed the new keyboard. Goat's probably going to hit me in a second. Well, it wasn't going to be a PB anyway, so... Tried to move the armor stand with a piston, but you couldn't get the timing right. It has to hit the wall. Yeah. We basically have to be watching this go out of the corner of our eye. And not holding anything that it likes. Found the world's friendliest goat. See, the trick is, it's going to walk off, it's going to lower its head. And you've got to move like at the last minute, basically. Like that, except you've got to move the way it doesn't hit you. So we've got to be in this corner and move left or something. Look, you're a good lad. You mean well. Can't you block with your shield? I don't think so. I don't think the shield will break it. To my knowledge. I always thought they only lose one horn. No, they can use both. They can lose both. Stay in the pit. This is important. See, this is like testing for future bingo runs that will involve goat horns. Why does it have one horn? Sometimes they generate that way.
Well, that's just prime.
Does it matter if the goat's further away? I think they always walk like a few blocks away in order to start the whole ramming behavior. Like, they'll walk over there. He'll lower his head. It is a unicorn, yeah. I mean, it might as well be with how rare the goat horns are. See, he'll walk over there, he'll, like, lower his head, and then he'll charge. Like this. But then, like, he was starting to do it there. And it's got to be like that, but he didn't hit the wall. Like, he pulled back before he hit the wall, which is no idea why. The Little Red, thanks so much for the 9 months. Emmerich, thank you very much. Lady Hespeth, getting a gift sub from Useless Rogue. Thank you, Useless Rogue. Yeah, I think Pillager Outpost is going to be the only sensible way to get a goat horn in a bingo run. Does dropping the horn depend on, like, block hardness? They basically just have to ram any, like, stone block or tree or any block that naturally occurs in a mountain biome that is harder than, like, dirt. I don't think it needs any more space, because it started the ram a couple of times, right? But friendo. It has to be natural generated too. You can't place it yourself. No, you can place it yourself, I'm pretty sure. I do love their jumps. They do have good hops. I think basically it has to get in ramming position and then you have to not move until the last second, and if you move around a little bit before that, like it's going to do it now. There we go. Goat horn. It's just about the timing, and the timing is so finicky. 108.48. Not terrible. Not terrible, but still suboptimal. I really do think the goat horn is the killer. Like, goat horn, I think mangrove roots, you can explore for 45 minutes and ideally you find a mangrove biome. Like, you find them around jungles, dark forests, like transitional biomes. So, like, yeah, the slime was a bit tough too, but I do think goat horn is the killer. Right, let's do another run. I think my keyboard's fine, by the way. Like a tiny bit of tea actually made it onto the board. I think it's fine. I'll check it again afterwards, but we'll be okay. Let's generate another card. Give me a number between 1 and 30. And we'll see what we end up with. Let's go for a high one this time. Somebody says 28. We'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay, this looks okay. This looks okay. We've got a Sculpt Catalyst in there, so we've got to find a Deep Dark. Mangrove. Okay, so we've basically got to find all of the cave biomes, because we've got a mangrove sapling there from the swamp biome, but we've got a Sculpt Catalyst, a Spore Blossom, and a Dripstone block. We've got this. Let's highlight these in green. We've got this, Powder Snow, Deep Slate. Those are all the new items. And then of the rest of those, none of them are really that bad anymore. Like Obsidian, you're probably going to find diamonds. Diamonds are easy to find. Pink Glazed Terracotta just requires a bit of thought, because it's like multiple levels of crafting involved in that, crafting and smelting. Yeah, I think we'll go with this. I mean, it's not like I was going to skip it or anything, but okay, Shipwreck over there, perfect start. Pumpkins over there we don't need. There's some sheep here. We need a glow item frame. We don't need seagrass. There's a turtle there. Right. Yeah, like, I think it's mangrove propagule. It's a lot of blocks. A lot of blocks this time. Okay, we'll aim for that shipwreck. We'll need a bit of redstone for the piston. That's not going to be too terrible. We might even get enough wheat from that shipwreck for the hay bale. There's iron right behind me, but we are going to have to do a bit of traveling here. And then we'll come back via the stuff over there to get some... oh, dolphins. Perfect. Yeah, we'll come back via that jungle biome to get our wood started. Why is my air going down so fast? Emerald. I thought I made it out of the... out of the water there, but I didn't. Okay, back in here. 15 iron is great from a shipwreck. That's astonishingly good. Okay. Let's take stock. Suspicious Stew gave me jump boost. Let's catch that Dolphin Express. Jungle should have melons. The cod right here will get us a bucket of cod. Alright, let's get out here. That's a really solid start. Let's put the moss here. Oh, wait, no. I thought there was no way up, but there was. Alright, we're in. We're in, lads. Okay. So we'll skip the stone crafting phase this time because we can basically make an iron pickaxe right away. We'll make a bucket. And I think an iron axe as well, just for tree chopping and weaponry. Let's go get the cod while we can. Wherever they were. There's a few over here amongst the tropical fish. We'll get the straggler. Nice. Squid over there for the squid ink. And these are warmer ocean biomes. Do I have enough wood for a boat? I didn't get enough wood for a boat. Okay. Yeah, we'll get a bucket for the snow later. There's our squid ink. Okie doke. Had such bad luck placing these blocks, apparently. Did it again. Come on now. Here, there. We'll need enough cobblestone for furnaces and stuff, so obviously let's grab some of this while we can. Alright, grabbing all of this. Take a quick look around this jungle for melons, since I didn't grab any of those whilst I was here first. I don't see any. No, okay, cool. There was a jungle edge over that way, so we'll head that way. We don't need logs explicitly for anything, so we could just turn all of this into planks. Make a boat. Honestly, if you wanted to make a chest boat for these runs, it would not be a bad call. We don't need paper, and we would have enough from the shipwreck anyway. Dude, if we could find melons over here in this jungle edge, that'd be really good. Yeah, we're getting the epic adventure soundtrack coming in. Of course, there's a pumpkin there, but no melons. There's some melons, perfect. At least 9 slices. Mangrove right here for the propagule. This is how close you want to find a mangrove swamp. Oh my days. Right. Let's hop on in. And we can get mud here for the mud bricks as well. So all we need to do is find some wheat or grow it. I think honestly we could just punch mud, right? Like it's not... doesn't take that long to break. Shovel not super necessary. Let's find a fully grown propagule. You will do. Thank you. Okay, anything else we need from a swamp before we go? Not really. Desert over there, or is that beach? That looks like a beach biome to me. Well, while we're around the warm biomes, I want to keep a lookout for sea pickles and desert generation for cactus. Don't see any pickles on the seafloor. There's an ocean monument again. Okay, we got a single piece of leather from that, but that's really all we need. Just going to smelt some food before we go any further, and we can take a quick look at what we have. If we grab some wheat seeds, we can grow wheat basically anywhere. Dye-wise, we don't need any of that. What else can we craft out of iron? We can get the rails done now. Just so that's out of the way. We'll craft a melon while we're here so we don't have to worry about that anymore. And we could probably eat the melons whilst we're just standing around. Okay, ruined nether portal for the gold block. We only have 3 mud. I thought I picked up 4. Okay, I'll go back and get some more of that. Hunting or composting for bone block? Probably skeletons. Like, you only need 3 bones. It's not that much. You can get that in dungeon loot chests as well. Like, you don't even have to find skeletons. There's no egg requirements for this card, so that's okay. And honestly, we're exploring enough with trying to find the dripstone cave and the lush cave and stuff that we can probably just find a badlands biome instead of having to craft the terracotta. This is an ocean ruin I didn't spot. Ah! Is it under this one? Or is it this one? Ugh. Sorry, this is painful. Where's the chest? It's under the pillar. Okay, enough wheat. Buried treasure map. Where does this lead us? Oh, it's literally right there. Kind of behind me. Yeah, it's on the other side of this. Alright, 9-9 coordinates. Great stuff. We'll take the water breathing potions as well, actually. Those could come in handy. Okay, so that's enough for a gold block. Pretty incredible. And yes, we have enough for mud bricks. Not enough for the hay bale, but enough for the mud bricks. So all in all, could be worse. Now where did I leave the furnace? Over here. All this terrain is so broken up that I haven't got any like landmarks to navigate by. So I wasn't sure where I'd left my my food cooking. Okay, that's a gold block. Perfect. That's packed mud for the mud bricks. Excellent. Let's throw those. We have a little bit more food as well. We can throw the potatoes. Let's eat the suspicious stew for the meme. Oh, night vision. Let's craft the item frame now. Because, right, to make an item frame, you just need an item frame and glow ink, so yeah. So they're separate things. We can chuck the lapis, really. Don't need these bowls. Okay. As far as mob drops go, we only need gunpowder from hostile mobs. And we can get creepers basically anywhere, so we don't need to worry about it staying nighttime. Oh, I guess we need bones from the skeletons. Like I said, we can get bones from other places, but fighting skeletons does seem like a worthwhile pursuit. So let's make a shield. Got the iron axe, that should be good enough. Starting with that much iron was, frankly, a godsend. Yeah, this is going to be the playthrough that makes up for how little mangrove swamp I had before. By having a mangrove swamp in basically every conceivable area. Dang it, mistimed that. That's on me. We don't need spiders for anything. We'll kill this creeper. Although we'll kill him that way, I guess. Don't think I even got any bones from that guy. Nope. Really prefer to fight mobs out in the open. I don't think that guy dropped bones either. Yeah, I'm forgetting the 5Ds here when it comes to fighting creepers. Okay, that's fireworks done. Couple more skeletons sort of isolated, which is good. Okay, we got bone. Didn't get any bones from that one. This is like... Considering they are made of bones, the fact that we're not getting that many bones from these skeletons, slightly outrageous. Thank you, goodness. Okay, that's enough for the bone block. That would help if I didn't just cast my crafting table on the ground. We have a little bit of iron so we can get another bucket. I like to travel with a bucket where I can. But this just looks like a regular snow biome, not a... Although, I don't know, that looks like Frozen Peak to me. Over there on the left. So that's our powdered snow requirements fulfilled, as long as I can find some. Only traveling marginally faster, but hey. It's these margins that make all the difference. Oh, I'm in it. I'm in it! Alright. Well, that's our bucket gone, so made good use of that. That's a pillager outpost, as if to mock me. What else could we find in a pillager outpost? They sometimes have hay bales outside, so we can check that. Yeah, there's hay bale right there. Oh, and a shipwreck too. Interesting. Let's... Do you reckon the pillagers were the ones who wrecked this ship? Potential. Alright, there's enough wheat in here. We don't need to attack the outpost after all. I'll take the coal as well. Leave the moss here. But I'll take the coal. Huh. And since we don't need a crossbow this time, I will leave. Yeah, there wouldn't be anything else there that we would need in theory. Right. So what we're looking for now is going to be... I don't think we're going to look for that buried treasure. It's not going to have anything that we can't get other ways. I think that's another shipwreck over there on the right. Is that a ruined portal down there? We could have a chance at obsidian from the ruined portal. Yes, we did. Great. That saves a lot of time. That saves a lot of time getting diamonds. There's a geode down there. I don't think we need anything from a geode. But I'm going to craft some doors. Swim on down here. And look on the off chance that there are glow squid. Or potentially, like, redstone and stuff. That's a good find. Should be able to craft a piston with that. There's deep slate here as well. We only need one of those. Although picking it up might be nice. I don't hear glow squid anywhere else, though. It's not a mod shady, it's a world download, so you just have to move the zipped folder into your Minecraft saves folder, and you can play this in, like, vanilla Minecraft. It's all just done with data packs, so you don't need to, like, install mods or anything. Oh, I do have water-breathing potions, you're right. I should use those for when we actually get the glow squid. Honestly, though, the doors really help because it gives you an air pocket, so you can mine faster underwater as well as breathing underwater. Oh, I did pick up the crafting table. Good. Let's keep going this way. So yeah, that was fairly productive. We now have enough to craft a piston. We can smelt the deep slate, and I don't know if we have enough iron for everything, but we have enough iron for the... Do I have string? I do have string, but not enough. I need a bow as well. I wasn't thinking about the bow. Wormbo, thanks so much for the 12 months. Everyone spam the word nerd in the chat, please. We also had Tactical Satsuma with the 30 months. Small Cats, not Brock. Bimo, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Alright, let's stop here and take stock. We'll smelt the iron as well. And that's plenty of coal. Okay, so we don't have enough for the bow right now. We have the piston taken care of. Haven't found any sea pickles yet. We should look for dripstone and rabbits while we're up in, like, Highlands area. We don't have any bone meal for the wheat. We also need to get some... Oh, we got a hay bale. There we go. Forgot about that for a second there. We don't have any of the dye that we need for the pink terracotta. I'm going to chuck the melon slices. I'm not going to eat them. But after this, we can probably just turn the furnace into a blast furnace and get more cobblestone. Yeah, I just wasn't looking at the wheat at all right there. Oh, wait, hang on. We need to turn this stone into smooth stone, don't we, for the blast furnace? We don't need the compass for anything. I can throw that out. I'm going to keep the emeralds against my better judgment because sometimes we run into a village and the village just has, for whatever reason, what we need. And Bimo, thank you for that tier 1 sub, a brand new sub to the channel. Gifting before you subscribe. That's Chad move right there. Thank you so much. Enjoy your emotes and your sub badge. Welcome to the Pixels. Let's see. Gold ingot can go. Gold nuggets can go. Iron nuggets we probably won't need either. Forgot to sub yourself. Well, there you go. Yeah, we'll grab cobble for the dropper. That's the blast furnace done. And we'll make another furnace anyway because we need to smelt the deep slate, but we're not done with smelting stuff by any stretch. We still need to smelt, like, we need to cook the rabbit, we need to smelt the cactus. Right, we're headed for this meadow biome where we'll probably find rabbits. Honestly, if we find a dripstone cave and we have a good run to the deep dark, this could be a really solid time. Like, there's not too much else out there that we need to find, but it's just finding the right environments for all of it. I keep looking at the spore blossom going, what are you? Okay, we got one of those. Where are the rabbits? Oh, I planted that one. There's one over there. For green dye, you need a desert. Might ruin the whole run. You need a badlands or a desert, and... He looked his fate in the eyes. I respect that. Yeah, the badlands is also going to get us the terracotta that we need, so we might not be too bad. Peonies are going to give us pink dye. Yeah, there we go. I only need one of those. And that means we can throw the poppy out as well. Don't think we need the sand. It's not like we need to start a cactus farm, we just need to find one cactus. Okay, checking the local caves for anything useful. Doesn't look like it. How to cross this, though? Okay, difficult. I'll go around. Yeah. A little while ago, I talked about getting enough wool for a bed on this run, and I think I will. We do still need some string from spiders so we can craft the dispenser, but that's not usually too difficult. And who knows, if we find that Badlands biome, we might even find an abandoned mine shaft. We can get it from cobwebs instead. Thought I saw dripstone, turns out it was dirt. There's a pink sheep. I missed it. I actually genuinely missed that one. There was a mine shaft down that crack. No, won't worry about it now. Like, the mine shaft will only get us, like, a chance at cobwebs. Everything else we need from there we have. And it might continue down here. There's a skeleton there, but never mind that guy. It gets a little jittery at times, performance-wise, this, but only because we're just loading new chunks constantly, and we're so far out in the world. Are mine shafts back on the menu now? Yes, they are. I think just because the new terrain generation is larger and deeper, and so it allows for mine shafts to not be absolutely everywhere when terrain generation happens. which I think was the problem with them before this. Also keeping an eye on cracks in the terrain down here because we might get glow squid down there. Also because they might give us a clue to dripstone caves, because dripstone caves can be very easily flooded. There is clay down there, but I don't think that's too high up to be lush cave indication. On the run I recorded for YouTube, I found a lush cave just by looking down and being like, is that clay? I was very happy with that find. Yeah, clay does get us terracotta, but I want to keep moving because smelting the terracotta just takes up so much time. And I want to look for a desert so I can get cactus anyway. So if we find a desert, we may as well have found a Badlands. And if we don't, then we just have another stop to smelt more stuff. Do we have leather? I have an item frame crafted already. Checking these caves a little closer than I planned. For dripstone, mostly. Yeah, nothing around here. Let's dig up. We need the cobblestone anyway. Dig towards the sound of chickens. Using a pickaxe on dirt. He's a noob. This is a tall birch. Tall birch basically everywhere in New Generation. Alright, it's made it to the river. Dripstone down below us. Let's grab the doors. Got stuck in the boat. And there's glow squid as well. Perfect. Where did that go? Alright, good. And good. That's that taken care of. Now the good thing is, the rest of the locations we're looking for, aside from the Lush Cave and the Deep Dark, have pretty good synergy. You're going to find warm oceans near deserts, you're going to find deserts near Badlands. All of that stuff's hopefully going to line up for us. It's just a matter of exploring until we find it. There's a swamp over there. Night 2, so we might get slime, not that we need it. Look at those mountains. Ooh, Lush Cave. Okay, we'll actually craft a shovel now. I tried to resist a shovel this entire time, but we do need one. Dig straight down through the roots. So this is going to be for the spore blossom, of course. We'll know where one of those is because we'll start getting the particles. We're in Lush Cave biome already. I'm hearing lava to my right, which is a concern. This reminds me of that one Hypixel party game where you have to, like, dig down using the 3 types of tools. I mean, we're getting enough clay from this that we'll probably just smelt the terracotta after all. So let's craft a furnace real quick. Do that. Let's craft 2 furnaces. Why not? Why the heck not? And let's split that. Let's remember to eat. You have to cook the rabbit after this as well. Smelt the deep slates. Okay, so we're just in like a little pocket of clay. There's no lush cave generation right here. Yeah, where is this lush cave, please? We're going to end up in deep dark or something, which, again, would not be a problem, but... Hey, at least that clay is going to be done smelting by the time I get back up there. We've dug down into a geode, I can't believe it! Oh, finally. Hello? Okay, let's drop some gravel so we know where we're going to come back up from. There's not a spore blossom here. Yeah, that's kind of a problem. God, I really wish there was a good way of knowing whether I was digging towards a cave or not. This is the worst. Should I just keep digging down? I hear a bat. Okay, bats and skeletons. In this sort of direction. Yes, okay, good. Spore blossom, please. Oh my god, that's such a small lush cave. Oh no. Oh no. It's all the lush cave we're getting. I can't even see any particles. Oh, the worst. No. We spent so long. Oh, there's diamonds. Don't need those for anything, right? Not now we've got the obsidian. I mean, it's nice to have them. I mean, I'm still a human being. Jen! Jen, welcome in. Escotro, the dude, 1469, really alright. Thank you all for the Prime subs as well. Jen! Oh my goodness. We're having a time here in the new Minecraft bingo. Hope you're well, Jen. Thanks for stopping in. How did the previous card go? We hit about 90 minutes on that one because the goat horn was really difficult to get and I spilled tea on my keyboard. But aside from that, it went fine. Thanks so much for the raid, Jen. Welcome in. Hope you're all having a good day. Alright, so we have the terracotta at least. So we can smelt one of that. Chuck the rest out. We can cook the rabbits. That's iron, but we need to cook that too. To be fair, iron and rabbit do look pretty similar. Pink glazed terracotta. Pink glazed terracotta. Let's throw that. We don't need any of those either. We'll take the iron. We still don't have cactus. We need to smelt the deep slate. I think I put the deep slate down or chucked it away somewhere. Yes, we do still need a deep dark. This is true. Don't know what I did with the deep slate, but I must have just thrown it out. And tragically, we don't have enough string to make a bow for the dispenser yet, but we can only craft like a dropper at the minute. So what do we think? What are our best chances? I think this lush cave biome must go further than this. So I'm going to go take a look around, and if we end up under the mountain biome, we might run into deep dark. Oh, that's what I did. I pillared up using deep slate. What a fool. Yeah, not too bad. Okay, yeah, let's take a look around here. Just in case the lush cave continues in a different spot. Or in case we can get some more useful stuff. Don't fancy that. Really don't see this going many other places, though. Hello, Axolotl. Is there a bingo card that requires you to get an axolotl in a bucket? Because if there is, that'd be kind of cool. This is seriously it. It's regular deep slate as opposed to cobbled deep slate, so you do need to smelt it in a furnace. In the absence of silk touch. Oh, okay. Okay, this is promising. Wow. That's a large vein. Obviously, we can't assume that this is purely vanilla world gen. But that's 10 diamonds. 11 diamonds. 12. Oh, okay, cool. Must have left my crafting table up there somewhere. Right. Let's craft a diamond pickaxe. Just get a full diamond set, why don't we? Axe. Sword. Shovel. Okay, let's chuck the clay, the terracotta. We need to keep the redstone. We don't need the glow ink anymore. Never needed the glow berries. Let's put all my tools over there in a pile and jump into lava.
Well, that's just prime.
Okay, we're at the bottom of the world. That lush cave is nowhere to be seen. Tech Dog, thanks so much for the Prime sub. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't really have a bucket of water on me either. It's a pretty major concern when you're dealing with landscape like this. How do you go back to the lobby to start a game? Type /trigger and fetchr.lobby should come up. Make sure you have cheats enabled. The map should have them on by default, but I don't know, sometimes people get weird about that stuff. There's a spider over this way. Or over this way? Difficult to tell with spiders. Sounds pretty close. It's directly above me. String! Okay, we should be able to craft the dispenser at least. Oh, I don't have enough sticks for the bow, that's why. Like, wait a minute. Good. Okay, we now need to find either a deep dark biome, a lush cave that actually has spore blossoms in it, or we need to return to the surface and go looking for cactus and sea pickles. I'm going to swim up through whatever this is. Yes, more lush cave. So it does exist. Ah. Next question, is there a spore blossom here? Also, let me grab some water while I can, because that's going to be very useful. There's a spore blossom. I see the pink. I see it. Lift away. I'm trying to pick flowers from the ceiling. Oh god, there's so many of them. Just kidding. Bye. Oh, I had it. I had it. I had it, but it went. It left. Come back. I just need to pick up this flower. Dang it, I've got no inventory space. I was right there. I was right there. On the other side of this mountain. And that, friends, is why you practice good inventory management. I had a full set of diamond tools. And enough diamonds to make a diamond hoe. Yeah, that's right. Play the sad music. Am I back at... I'm back at spawn. Like, I was thousands of blocks away. There's no way. There's no way we get that stuff back. Oh, Sag. Alright. I think we probably call that run over then. Because... I mean, I might still go out and find cactus and stuff. But there's no way I'm getting a spore blossom. Yeah, even if I'd had... even if I'd had some space in my inventory, with the amount of mobs that were down there, that wouldn't have gone well for me. If only there had been a spore blossom in that first section of Lush Cave we dug down into, we could have been back to the surface and out looking for Deep Dark after that. But alas, it was not meant to be. Doesn't Catalyst need Silk Touch? Not in this bingo pack. They've changed that for bingo. So that you don't have to worry about that. I'll be quite honest, one of the things I was considering doing if we found the Spore Blossom and the Sculpt Catalyst was just dying straight away, coming back to spawn, and then looking for a sea pickle and the cactus from there, because the requirements are so small for both of those. You just need to have a furnace that you can smelt the cactus with. And then just like the hassle of returning from so low down in caves might almost make it worth it. But yes, as ever, we live and we learn. We got some good practice in for some interesting strats. There's a village over here. Yeah, we didn't even find a Badlands biome in the end, but we did end up finding a lush cave. Honestly, if you start your run in view of a village or a shipwreck or really any kind of generated structure, then it's a really solid start. These villagers won't have cactus, unfortunately. But like if you find a village with a blacksmith even, like it's not terrible odds. Plenty of hay bales around and that kind of stuff. All right. Yeah, I think we go back to the lobby for this one. Even though we're still 5 minutes off the PB, I don't think we have a chance to catch up at this stage. But yeah, one more run. Give me a number between 1 and 30, and we'll hopefully make it a sub-hour run because we've got an hour left on the stream. Neon God says 12. We'll just go with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Interesting. We can make it work. Spore Blossom and Skulk is back. The killer combo. Rest of that looks okay, I reckon. Spider Eye for the mob drops. We'll need string for the dispenser and the scaffolding. We've got sweet berries back on the menu, and milk and powder snow. So that's an interesting one. Alright. Not seeing anything that's immediately helpful. Tiger biome for the sweet berries. I can't see any from here, but there might be some hidden in there. We'll at least get a good start with wood and everything.
Well, that's just prime.
It sure is. Turtle Jockey, thank you so much for the 26 months, along with Simelli, Hyatt Amelia, Maribel Jade, Rudy Alright, Esgotro, thank you all for the subs and the resubs. We don't need the pumpkins this time. We only need 1 packed mud, so that's going to be easy enough. No sweet berries? Come on. Give a lad some sweet berries. So, stuff we can craft immediately from around here. We can probably get the smoker fairly easily. Oh, it's doing that thing where they all jump out of the
prime.
Stupid. Okay. Yeah, the item displacement thing is real. We must be... Yeah, we are quite far out on the x-axis. So we'll get a bit of bonus cobblestone when we come up to the surface, hopefully. I think with the run being what it is at the moment, though, these, like, minor optimizations and stuff are only going to take you so far. I mean, yes, it's going to save you time to play better, but until we end up with 119.4 and some of these little bugs and glitches being fixed, then it's going to be a touch difficult to predict some of the quirks and eccentricities that we know Minecraft for. Okay, basically any direction we go in is a good direction, so let's head this way. Don't need the pink this time. Let's get some wool just in case we want a bed. There's a third sheep there. Let's get all of the cobblestone now. And make a smoker while I think about it. Gotta have some gunpowder. I think the cool thing, like one of the especially cool things about the update to 119 for bingo is that there's so much more variety in items that you're not getting like one specific type of item coming up constantly. Like you're not always seeing dungeon loot, for example. Like we've had golden apples on a couple of cards, but I haven't had like the saddle or the enchanted book or anything. They're still there, but there's like more variety of stuff swapping in. It means that each run is going to feel a little bit more unique and different instead of just like, oh, what have we got this time, you know? Alright, it's going to save us a tiny amount of time. I'll go over to this mangrove and get some mud because I can see it's there on the other side of this hill. But yeah, this time around we don't need to get like a... Oh, Prismarine, thank you so much for the 12 months. Everyone spam the word nerd in the chat, please. Thank you so, so much for the full year of support. Yeah, we don't need to go and get rabbit stuff this time around, you know?
Well, that's
All right.
just prime.
We got that. We're going to head towards the jungle because there's a chance of getting cactus from adjacent biomes, unless that's a desert, but I think that's probably a beach biome. Not seeing any dead bushes or cacti, so I'm thinking it's a beach. Means there's ocean over there, though, so we can go over there in a bit. We've also got another tiger biome there for sweet berries. We'll need an ocean or luck into a ruined portal if we want to get magma blocks at some stage. Okay. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yes, desert, mesa, melons over here that we don't need. Potential for warm ocean biomes and sea pickles around that. Really not seeing too much cactus over here, though. Oh, I just passed bamboo. Yeah, there's going to be bamboo. Don't worry about it. There's some cactus. And we only need 2, so thankfully we can take these 2. Yeah, I'm less worried about bamboo this time around because jungle biomes are way more frequent in 118 generation, and all the biomes are typically larger than they were in Bingo 116, so you're going to find there's a lot more opportunity to get stuff like bamboo. I'll get it since you've pointed it out, but I'm not too worried. Okay, so now we can smelt those 2. Just checking I did get 2. We've got big warm ocean over here. There's our sea pickle. Oh, there's a bit more desert over here as well. And more mangrove. Look at that. It's giving us all the warm biomes now.
Well, that's just prime.
Isn't it just? Mateo Barbo, thanks so much for the 10 months. And G Hunter with the 4 months of Prime earlier as well. Thank you very, very much. I still don't have any precious resources. I don't have any iron or anything. Don't really have any iron, don't really have any food either. I've got some mutton, which is probably what we'll have to work with for night 1. Yeah, it's giving me all of the warm stuff right here. Well, if we can find a ravine or something to dive down into, then we can get magma blocks from there. And it should have some precious resources nearby. I think we'll go with this. It's funny how this was absolutely how I would start most bingo runs back in the day. Back in the day, you know, in the previous version. And now I'm like... Alright, here is our... Oh, wow, tons of iron. Okay. Magma blocks first and foremost. Interesting. Luckily, that wasn't a full block beforehand. Where did that go? It's all the way over here. This is one of my least favorite things about this. Alright, now I have to swim around collecting the rest of it. I don't count the iron for these runs typically, so I don't know exactly how much we need. But I think we should be good with that. And then I'll grab a bit of copper from here, because we'll need that. That's giving us 30. Okay, we'll get 1 or 2 more for 36, ideally. I think that should be enough. Hello, skeleton. Do we need glow ink for anything this time? I don't think we do. What? Very confused by that behavior. Okay, let's smell something to eat first. We've got enough for 4 blocks of copper. That should be fine. It says item bug new to 119. It's 119.3, I think, has really introduced it. If you die in a run, does it automatically end? No. No, you just end up back at spawn or wherever you last set your spawn. But typically I end the run there because I was making good enough progress that it ends up being an inconvenience, a setback for me. We don't need anything from that skeleton unless he would drop a bow, but I'm not really willing to stake my life on it. We'll need 3 redstone. I'll take the lapis from here, even though cornflower is usually my preferred blue dye. Because we do need to smelt another cactus now that I have it. There's that. Okay. Back to the surface. Keep the numbers going up. And what's next on the menu? I really want to, first of all, smelt some iron, craft a shield. We need to start killing spiders for string and spider eyes. We might get a bucket of powdered snow somewhere up there. And a bucket of milk maybe on the lower slopes. There's more tiger biomes. There's a drowned back there apparently. Hello. We can get gunpowder here as well, so here is our chance to do a little bit of smelting. Honestly, I might just cook the wood for the rest of that. We can get more coal. I saw a creeper over here a second ago. He's still there. There's our gunpowder. Okay, okay. Of course, we'll need the wood to craft a shield, won't we? Ah! He found me! Immediately putting my shield to use. Didn't get a trident. Not worth it. I mean, worth it just to avoid this happening to me, but not worth it in any other sense. Okay, quickly grab some sticks. Let's get iron tools. Honestly, I'm fully in favor of iron axe now. Get the way. Go. Alright, we'll need at least one bucket for something. Probably to help us scale this cliff, actually. Get away. You weren't even running at me. What are you talking about? Look, get in the boat. Get in the boat while I get flint. Think about what you've done. Bit more iron here. Sorry, I just had to give a child a talking to. Don't really need iron so much as coal right now, actually. But I'll take it when I see it, because frankly, it's good to have more. Any powder snow on the lower slopes? Surely there's some in this grove. I see powder snow behind your head. There we go. Mossy cobblestone. Okay. Any more coal than that? Look. Will you stop this? Me and this zombie are a team now. Oh, there's the coal. There's the coal I need. There's the coal I've been looking for. Unfortunately, I can't really heal up right now. Okay, we've got some bones. Those will be useful for something. Probably. Okay. Any sweet berries around here? There's a lush cave. Okay. This is the kind of way I was hoping to find a lush cave last time. Although this is perhaps not the condition I was hoping to find a lush cave in last time. Yeah, not a big fan of that. Okay, well, the lush cave has glowberries in it, which could be a source of food. However, they are a bad source of food. So what I think I'll do is camp out here, cook all of this iron. We still don't have any berries here, it looks like. Oh, we got a bow. So with some redstone, we now have enough for a dispenser without having to worry about killing spiders accurately, which is nice. Okay. So we need a bit of regular stone for a stone cutter. I do need to get at least one string. So that we can make the scaffolding. Let's look at what we actually need here. We need a bucket so that we can milk a cow at some stage. But for now, I'll probably use it to traverse bits of this lush cave. We need to smelt the copper, which I might just leave happening up here whilst I go and look at the cave. We need a lot more wood. Don't know why I'm not chopping more wood throughout this. I mean, part of it is that the logs never actually drop on me, but... That aside, we can make the fletching table at least. We'll make a minecart chest, even though there is a high likelihood we would find one in an abandoned mineshaft down there. I actually don't want to look in the abandoned mineshaft if I can possibly help it. We'll get one more cobblestone from this, so that we can craft the dispenser whenever we're able. We've got 3 bones, with which we could grow some more wheat, but not enough for... I mean, enough for the packed mud, maybe? Okay, so with that done, we can get the stone cutter. I think that's it for now. We will need to look out for shipwrecks. I've kind of glossed over the fact the Heart of the Sea is part of this. Alright, let's see if we can do this carefully. Oh, there's deep dark right there as well. This is perfect. Probably means I will die. Glowberries are really not an ideal food source. Okay, we're healing. Good. So there are particles. Spore Blossom right there. Beautiful. Now this. I also see some redstone down here. Which it would be kind of amazing if we could get. We need one skulk sensor. And so, as you can observe, the silk touch requirement for skulk blocks has been removed. We can destroy this because there's no shriekers around it. And this zombie who's trying to sneak up on me will partially succeed. That should be all the redstone we need. Because we need that for, yeah, a repeater, a compass. Okay, while we're down here, are there any diamonds? Really don't want to push my luck, but a diamond down here would basically be the only other thing we need. You know what? I think we go back to the surface, because if we're looking for buried treasure in a shipwreck, there is a high probability of us finding diamonds that way. And it's far too dangerous down here. I think we're okay. This is going to come down to something really silly, isn't it? It's going to come down to, like, the sweet berries being the thing I can't find. Really wish I had left the copper smelting up here while we did all of that, but anyway. Let's once again take stock of what we can do now. We can make the dispenser using this bow. Perfect. We can make the compass using that. We can make... If we smelt a couple more natural stone... I agree, the axolotl in a bucket would be a good item. I would like it, yeah. I think it'd be kind of fun. Let's quickly make an iron hoe, since we've got so much iron lying around. Let's do this real quick, and try and get some wheat seeds from somewhere. There we go. We don't have hydrated farmland, but we can at least farm a little wheat. And honestly, I think we should just do that as much as we feasibly can. Yeah, that's about as far as we can go with it. But that way, if we only find 6 wheat somewhere, then we can make the hay bale anyway. That's the repeater, that's our first line. Alternatively, if we find enough wheat somewhere, then I can just eat bread. Finding the treasure map for Heart of the Sea is way more difficult than the previous version. I know, yeah, like, sometimes you're in a really far-flung corner of the map. That's what I've noticed as well. So this mountain was great. That mountain was everything we needed it to be. The tiger biome around here might have some more sweet berries. If it does, we could also use those as a food source, because I am very low on food right now. I could eat this rotten flesh just to try and regenerate health, even with the hunger debuff. I'm also good for coal for now, which is nice. I think we climb straight up this wall here. And we try and look for sweet berries in this taiga up here. Hello? Can I leave? Didn't have any dirt blocks on me. I was trying to pick block and I didn't have anything. Oh, we need mushrooms. We need brown mushrooms. Another good thing about old growth pine taiga, or whatever these things are called now, is the presence of mushrooms. So now, with a sugar, we should be able to craft the fermented spider eye. We also need to be prepared to ditch this bucket at any moment so I can milk a cow. Seriously, why are there no sweet berries anywhere? There's a rabbit there that we don't need. I thought I saw some over here. Might just have been that dead bush or something. Oh yeah, the other thing we can do is craft the scaffolding. I mainly think about that because I'm like, hey, can I sleep for the night so I don't have to encounter mobs? The answer to that is yes. I can. Mistress Fairy, thank you so much for the 26 months. And Tom Chronic, thank you for the 200 bits. Hope you're well. Been a while. Yeah, I can't believe sweet berries have been this difficult to find. At this point, it seems more likely that we'd run into them in a village or something. Speaking of villages, would love one of those right now. But I think the main thing we need to do is get a decent source of food. So these will do, although we'll have to get a bookshelf from somewhere eventually. There's the scaffolding, so we can probably ditch that. We don't need the redstone for anything else. I could probably craft myself another bucket just so I can keep this water bucket on me. Because I won't need any more iron for anything. There's donkeys over there that we could kill for leather, potentially. I don't tend to kill horses for leather typically, but we do need this for bookshelves. That should be enough. Don't think I have enough sugarcane for it, though. But we can find that basically anywhere. You know, like sweet berries. Is that an ice swamp? That's a heck of a biome clash. We need to be heading out towards oceans, though, to see if we can find any shipwrecks. Shipwrecks or ocean ruins are where we're going to find the treasure maps that we need. We simultaneously need to be at sea and on land for the next little while. That a shipwreck right there? Looks like it might be, but I don't know if this is the one that has the treasure map. I think that's the fore section, not the aft. Yeah, that's not going to be that helpful. Got a lot of wheat in it, though. So we've got the hay bale taken care of. We need another shipwreck for a treasure map. Ruined nether portal over there won't have anything useful in it. I mean, there's sugarcane basically everywhere as well. Oh, I see another shipwreck over there. Horses dying is one of Minecraft's worst sounds, but I feel like the donkey sounds aren't as bad. They're still bad, don't get me wrong, but they're not as bad. Also, if we go to that mushroom island, mushrooms will give us milk. Oh, it's not a shipwreck, it's a drowned ruin. These should still have the treasure maps, though. Just a little bit more dangerous, potentially. This one, I think it's underneath this. Or potentially this. Yeah. There it is. Perfect. Clean in and out. Let's quickly check this in case we row away from it. We need to head south, east, so that way. Alright. Might just be in this little cove over here. We've got enough wheat. We don't need the wheat. Yes. Yes, it's over here somewhere. Is it that? Is it right there? No. Oh, it's on the other side of this. On the opposite beach. Well, let's hope we get a diamond in that, because if so... Where's our 9-9 coordinates? Are we in the right place? We are. Good. 9, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's on land. No diamond. Okay. Right, I'll take the fish and eat it. And unlike the shipwreck loot chest, this didn't have the likelihood of us finding a diamond along with it, so if there's no diamonds in there, we are kind of back to diving for diamonds, I guess. Anyway, let's stop here for a second, craft the hay bale, craft the rest of that into bread, and we'll get a little more sugarcane as we go. Unless I see a cow on the way to this shoreline, we're going to go to the Mushroom Island. Let's go that way. And there's a lot of ravines and caves and stuff. There's another shipwreck down there, which will probably lead us to the same treasure, but there's always a possibility of it having valuable stuff. Yeah, same treasure. And that's the bad stuff, not the good stuff. Time to try and find a mushroom. Grass growing on a mushroom island? Suspicious. You gotta be kidding me. Thanks so much for the 16 months. Welcome back. Where are the mushrooms? This is a mushroom island. Why are there no mushrooms? No! Oh my goodness. Well, the search continues. There is a tiger biome directly opposite. I'm going to keep a door on me just in case we go diving impromptu. It looks like most of this is pretty sparse, though. I cannot believe the absolute lack of sweet berries. Like, are you serious right now? I told you, sweet berries are going to be the thing that holds this run up. Okay, that looks dangerous. But on the other hand, it does lead down to... There's a cow over there for the milk. It does lead down to deep slate level, which is a good shot at finding diamonds. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to milk this cow. We're going to start the copper smelting. Because I've forgotten to do that the last couple of times. We're going to do that at the top here. We're going to head on down. Oh, there's a tiny bit of lush cave there as well. We're going to make for that waterfall to get our way back out. We've got a shield. What can possibly go wrong? Ow. I'm seeing redstone. There is some chance of finding diamonds down here, but they're not guaranteed, of course. Anything else around here that we can grab? We just need one diamond. There's glow lichen everywhere. I just need one diamond. Please, just one. There's one, okay. Like, can you believe the absolute lack of diamonds up in this place? And now there's a bunch of them everywhere. Something reduced air exposure. Yeah, maybe they're under the lava. Try looking there. Jump in with both feet. Okay, I've gone the wrong way. This is the major problem with this concept. Okay, good. Just got to not get hit by arrows in mid-jump. And we're fine. At least the copper will be done smelting by the time we get to the surface. Honestly, it seems stupid, but I'm going to make the jukebox now just in case I die. Because dying with a diamond in my inventory and no other way to get back and make another one would be a little bit of a pain. Jumping on every piece of pointed dripstone on the way out. So now all we need is enough sugarcane to make the bookshelves. We need to age the copper. And we need to find some gosh darn sweet berries before I lose my noggin. Hello, creepers. Ah, there's a village. Maha, the village. Well, the bad news is it's not a tiger village. The good news is they have sugarcane. They might even have bookshelves of their own, which we could just break and craft up again. But I don't know which houses those are typically in at a glance, and so I'm probably going to go the sugarcane and craft it yourself route. Because that looks like it's been enough. 3 books, not enough wood. Don't mind me, just stay in the corner of your house so I can make a bookshelf in a hurry. It's fine. Okay, we look for another tiger biome. Of all the biomes, chat. Of all the biomes I thought would hold me up, the tiger biome was not one of them. Yeah, we got to weather the copper, but that's easy enough. There's a village. That's gonna have sweet berries in one of the chests. Le Gasp. Okay, we're on for a potentially 48, I want to say. Why is this village on such a big hill? Watch them all be the kind of villages that don't have chests in their houses. I'll take the extra wood. There's like 3 houses. Oh good, there's some more over here. That one doesn't have one. Yes. Some right here. Okay. So now, copper aging mechanics. Find a large flat area. Put these at least 5 blocks apart. Wait for one to age. Declare ourselves the winner. Make a David. Yeah, absolutely. Look at these kids just playing in the cave. Honestly, if we wanted to increase our chances, we could just start, like, finding and smelting more copper, but by the time we did that, one of these would have smelted, or would have aged, rather. Like, there might be a little bit of copper down here, you know? One's done it. One's done it. 47-26. Hey. Almost sub 45. If the freaking sweet berries had showed up sooner. That was... I found 1 sweet berry bush. There's like a couple more around that house. But like... there were not many. And look at the rest of this biome. Remember when we were excited that they were adding sweet berries to tigers? Where are the sweet berries? I swear, I feel like they only showed up in that village because it's part of the generation of the village itself. And, like, we are really far out in the world, and so I'm wondering if, like, at a certain point it's just like, no, don't worry about generating that here. Nobody's ever going to be out here and want sweet berries. Well, let me tell you. Yeah, sweet berry is on the chopping block for me. Well, after the disaster of the last couple of runs, I am delighted we have a new PB. 47.26. It would have been faster if I hadn't run away from the copper, like I said. Should have just waited around for it to age. And then, like, broken a block immediately, but... Man. Your move, Bruno. That is, yeah, 47.26. Pretty good, I want to say. Decent cards. That Lush Cave Deep Dark combo came in clutch. And the fact that I didn't die at any point was also helpful compared to the last two runs. So let's update the command. And that's a 47.26. Hey, not bad. All right, folks, that's where we're going to leave it for today. It's been a treat of a stream. Oh, I'm on Be Right Back for some reason. It's been absolutely lovely having you folks, but I'm going to send you folks over to somebody else who's streaming Minecraft here on Twitch, and we can call it a day. Let's see who's out here. Oh, Twitch Rivals is doing a Minecraft event today. Hey, fun. Awesome. I will send you guys over to Acrylic51, who is just starting, actually. Fantastic builder. Builds a lot of lore-related stuff. Got a long-term kind of epic fantasy world. So you can go hang out there. And ask for a tour, because looks like today's stream is a huge elven forest kingdom. And yeah, this world has been around for 7 years. It's absolutely enormous and really impressive. So go check him out. Use your pixel hype units and the hashtag PixelRaid to show some love. Expect a Minecraft bingo video if you're into that over on the main YouTube channel sometime later this week. Probably not tomorrow, but maybe Thursday. And Empires will be following shortly after that. Thank you so much for being here. I had a blast. I'll see you again on Thursday for another stream. Until then, take care. Bye for now.